Hello and welcome to F1 2011 qualifying for Singapore. This is Q1. My name's Andrew Bortz. A few people have been asking me to do commentary for my videos, especially the qualifying. So I thought I'd give it a go. So we're at qualifying. Track's dry. We haven't seen any rain at Singapore in the real races. Hoping this year finally there'll be some rain. This track is an absolute nightmare. 23 corners, I think. Oh, nightmare. Here's my setup if you want to browse it. Nothing special. Haven't really changed a lot, but feel free to give it a go. In practice, I blitzed most of my tires. I just couldn't get a reliable setup. Well, you'll get to see what happens with that. Going out on the primes, because I'm quite confident I can get through to Q2 on them. I managed 139.3 on options, and most of the field was on 140.6s towards the back end of the group. Sorry, towards the middle to the back end of the group. So I think I'd give a shot at primes. The primes a shot. Cold tires going out. Yeah, you can definitely tell they're cold. I've not actually really figured out if this whole weaving thing in really works on the slower tracks. Unfortunately, I tried a bit, but when you're coming up to your braking points, it's really off-putting. Oh, that corner, that one right there is a pain in the arse. You'll come to see when I release the video that sometimes it can go horribly wrong. Braking while turning just doesn't work. Tap the wall. Not a good start. Normally I would have asked Matt to do this, but he's got enough with the race highlights. So yeah, I'm finally giving it a shot. So off we are into my first hot lap. Tires aren't fully up to temperature, so, but they're sticking nicely, so that's alright. I think I'm only using standard revs right now, because I'm well, going into the session I was pretty confident I'll get through this one. Braking it just before the 100-meter board there, all the way down into first, and quick upshift into second. That DRS as much as possible to gain as much straight line speed. That corner back there is, I don't know how you're meant to not cut those curves. It's the car just feels too wide for it. It's going alright at the moment. Second off, but that has to be expected for a first lap, just to get the tyres all warmed up. Barrico setting a provisional pole, and quickly being replaced by Buemi. Goes 8/10 quicker. So 139.3 was my fastest lap, so at this point I've seen the times and I'm thinking, oh shit, because Buemi's already gone nearly a second quicker than my quickest. So 140.4, yeah, not going to be good enough. So I know I've got to push this now. Up, and a bit of slip there. So the new car releases, the launches. Wow, the cars look ugly. The only exception being McLaren so far. Ferrari's delayed by snow. That was just funny. Get a snowplow. Oh, I really don't like this this whole boxed nose. It is. Why? Yeah. Have we ever seen a decapitation? Okay, we saw a close call with Schumacher in Abu Dhabi. What, 2 years ago? Ow, that's gonna hurt. Luckily, no damage. Yeah. One incident, and we've suddenly got this rule coming in. I don't know whether the drivers agree with it or not, but I don't think it's necessary. Those helmets take quite a shunt, as Felipe Massa knows, with the spring. What, 3 years ago now? And through all that, I didn't see if I improved on my time, but I've not improved on my place. Tyres are fully up to temperature now. I found here when you turn the engine up to fast, even when you're not following a car in dirty air, your engine's actually starts to overheat. It's something I've never encountered on any track so far. So it was quite a surprise, and it plays a little bit of a factor in the race as well. Won't spoil too much of that. Buemi's still in the lead, but probably because most of the front runners are opting to use primes like I am. Kind of skews the results in Q1 every time. Minding that wall this time round. So close to the wall. So I couldn't find quite a stable setup. I ended up having to opt for more understeer rather than a sharper turn, because my back end was just all over the place. Oh, and I've improved. Brilliant. 139.6, so 3/10 off of my my best on options. So I'm quite happy with myself right now. Exactly the same first sector times. I always like that. You know, when you can do 2 laps in a row, and yeah, your sector times are exactly the same, or your entire lap. It's quite a good feeling. Bumpity bump. Bump again. Bump some more. So close to the wall again. And now brake myself slightly there. Safe. The corner's just hellish to get right. Hamilton's on pole now. 38 flat. I know I can't get anywhere close to that. It's way out of my league. As soon as I saw that in qualifying, I think I only saw it when I got back to the pits. I thought, okay, it was looking good, really good in practice sessions on my pace, but as usual, it comes to qualifying, and suddenly all the cars are a second quicker, and I've got no answer for it at all. Again, no improvement. 14th. So who's behind me? Alonso and possibly Massa was before, so he could still be. I'm thinking, oh, this isn't good because those two could easily jump me, and that puts me on the edge of going out in Q1. I think oh, now I turn up to Rich. I thought I already had.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
So nearly out of fuel. Well, that's not good, and with slow Alonso in front of me, it's not looking too good. Although, does he let me fully past? Yes, he does. That's handy. Thanks, Alonso. I've had some whopping races in the past with AI. Some interesting qualifying sessions with trying to pass them as well. Notably, the end of Monaco with Trulli. Ken, if you haven't watched that, lap 77 of 78 of Monaco is it's got to be the most gut-wrenching feeling in my entire career. I watch it over, not often, but periodically, and yeah, I'm coming in now. I watch it over, you know, a couple of times a month, and it's like, how did that happen? Why? Result was looking so good. So Perez now goes quickest, 1:37.9. Oh my god. And that's really not looking good because he's a midfielder. How on earth am I going to catch that? So get rolled back in. I normally go straight to the timing screens, look at who's behind me, can they realistically beat me, and if not, then what sort of time difference is there? You know, if it's just 1 or 2 tenths between me and, say, a Barrichello, it's going to be iffy on whether he'll catch me. But it's Alonso, Rosberg, so already 2 places. They're probably going to outdo me, no problem, which will put me in the drop zone. So I've got to go out. I know this as soon as I've seen it. Maldonado might even pass me, so it's not looking good. Not looking good. So first sector, I'm pretty slow. I can't get that first and second corner right. First left and the slight right-hander. I'm always a bit worried about cutting it. And then braking for turn 3 is awkward. Sometimes you'll just brake a little too much and it locks the fronts, and you end up missing the apex and dropping half a second already on that lap. It's not a good feeling, especially when you're not in a safe position. You see, Alonso's already beaten me. I'm right on the edge of being knocked out. Cobalt actually all up there. Nice. Come on, Bortz. Well, come on, me. Why aren't I already going out? 6 minutes. So it's like 1 minute 40 lap. That's enough for 2, 3, probably 3 flying laps. I've set it to 5, but that'll be because I used the fast mixture this time round on the options. I've got no choice. I've got to go out for it. Always takes forever to pull you out of the garage. I don't know whether you saw that, but my engine is actually already a little bit hotter than usual. That'll be because I was using the fast mixture on the way on that last lap. So now, can I get around this initial lap without touching anything? Drop behind Rosberg. I thought about tactically using the AI here, picking up a faster car and tailing him, just to see if I could, you know, gain a couple of tenths here or there. So it's something I think it was the Ferraris used at Monza this year, in 2011. And blocky, truly, yeah. Got real gripes with him since Monaco. Fancy him not seeing a piece of wall sticking out. So already halfway around this lap, and my tyres are nowhere near the temperature I want. Maldonado, another person that's behind me. Both Rosberg and Maldonado, 2 cars ahead, both behind me right now. But that could all change. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. So that's about 3 flying laps. There's Schumacher passes me as well. And a bit of lag. I hate that when the game stutters, especially if you're in the middle of a corner. You've just got to keep your wheel. In the position you need, and just take the corner by memory. It's oh, Schumacher, you're blocking me. Oh, shouldn't have. Now my English is failing me. So equaled my best time again through the first sector. Probably was down. Ouch. Probably was down into what, turn 4, but with the toe of Schumacher, it's pulled me up a little bit. And now I'm getting blocked by Rosberg. Typical way. Just what I need. But on the upside, Rosberg is still behind me, and he's still going slow. So he lets me by finally, and my engine is not looking too happy. Well, it's cooling off too, not too bad now. Now Alonso's in first, so I don't know whether he did that ages ago or what. That's oh, Vettel 16th. That's not good. Oh yeah, I would love to push him out in Q1. Don't think it's happened yet so far this season. Fuel up to Rich. And let's go! Nice exit through that last corner. Last corner's normally good as well. Be wary of cutting the last corner. As Trulli decides he might want to try a little block, although he doesn't. Shouldn't affect me too much. That was close. 3 tenths up. Ooh, good. But I still need another 2 tenths through the lap. So let's hope Schumacher's toe can pull me around. Activating the DRS so early. Watching these back is really hard for me to commentate, because I get so engrossed in watching it. Stay there, back marker. Thank you, DeResta. Engine getting hot again. I've already had one blow up this season. I don't need another. Again, that was at Monaco in a qualifying session. I managed to rescue it back to the pits, but yeah, that was a slight flaw at Monaco. I should never have been allowed into Q3 with a smoky engine entering the pit lane, but I managed it. Or they let me. Nice exit through there, bit slidey, but up in front of Vettel. That's looking good. Question is Vettel out on the track, and is he on a good lap, and is he less than 30 seconds away from the line? Get another lap in. Well, we'll see. I'm getting super hot now, but I know I've got to plow through it. I'm well slower this lap round.
Okay, your engine temperature is dropping nicely. Keep that up.
My engineer's temp is dropping, but not a huge amount. Thanks, not Rob. Now it's increasing again. But as I say, I've got to push. Everything is down to this lap. Oh, and finally I've taken that corner nicely. I know that's gained me about 2/10 just by doing that. But I'm 8/10 off. Oh, my lap is stuffed. Somewhere I've lost it. Somewhere I've fucked it up. Mac is more holding me up now than helping me. Do I finish the lap, or am I gonna go into the pit lane? No, I'm gonna finish the lap. Yeah, slower. Oh, but I make it through the Q2. Ah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed listening to me rambling on. I'm not brilliant at commentating, I know. Feel free to comment on it and tell me if you want to continue hearing it.